Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today, we'll be talking about how to stack the first 10K if you're working at a warehouse, and if you're starting at a warehouse, like what to be aware of, and certain things you're gonna want to do. Sorry, I don't got my mic set up right now for the videos, set up for music, and this is not gonna be like heavily edited. I think I'm gonna avoid that. Also, my bad, I'm looking a little dusty right now. Need to shave, whatever, but we get right into it. So let's say you starting at a warehouse. The number one thing that you gotta be doing or be aware of is that you're gonna need some kind of plan beyond the warehouse. Cause I'm telling you, you don't want to, like, you do not want to, especially in this day and age, you don't want to just stay at the warehouse. You gotta think farther than that. This is really just some kind of like entry position type thing. This is not some kind of long term. You won't get rich. You won't, even if you are super responsible. At best case scenario, you live really below your means and live like a bum forever and really stack. And then if you get lucky and everything is still even around by then, maybe you'll be a millionaire and you get to retire at age 65, 70. But we're thinking beyond that. We want to be better than that, of course. I do, and I hope that all of you do, because that's the main goal for me. I mean, I got backup plans in case, but you know, I do not plan on retiring at 65, 70, because it's like at that point it's cooked. I might not even live until then, so why would I be satisfied with saying, yeah, I'm gonna retire at 65? I might be dead by then. So the number one thing, you gotta have some kind of plan of what you want to do in the future, whether that's what I'm trying to do and just grind out certain stuff. But beyond that, you want to have backup plans, and you want to have like side hustles, like other ways you're getting money that you can scale in the future. I could go into some of those in a different video, or certain stuff you might want to be trying. But yeah. So and another thing with that is the warehouse income. It's a lot better, at least in my area. We're out right outside Chicago. It's a lot better than jobs like Walmart or McDonald's or whatever, but it's not enough to live on right now, if we're being honest. Another thing, number two, you need to be conscious of you need to be kind of taking care of yourself. You need to be in the gym regardless, but especially somewhere like this, because if you're not, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you're not getting physically active whatsoever in general, you just won't have energy throughout the day on the daily basis. And it sounds dumb because like when you go to the gym, you're using your energy, but just trust me, if you are going through a period where you're not working out, you're never in the gym, you just slacking all day, you will actually feel less energetic than if you're regularly going. So you need to be on top of that. Third thing, when you do stack your money, you need to kind of like don't just leave it in cash. You need to put it in something. Like, you could put it in the S&P 500, but this is more short term. And if you need it for something, like you trying to get a house, or you just want it for safety cushion or whatever your goal is with it, this is just a good milestone. Is 10K, the first 10K. Maybe you want to get a car or whatever, but if you just leave it in cash, it's not growing. Like, for example, I bought a bunch of S&P 500 right after Trump announced the tariffs, and my shit went up a bunch. But that is risky because it can go down, although in general it will come back up. But you want to at least get some kind of like high yield savings account at a bank or something like that. Just something so the money's not just sitting and losing value to inflation, and on top of that has room to grow. My bad. We just got out the gym. And sorry this video is not super organized or crazy. I mean, it's just like way more convenient to make videos like this, and I feel like it's more real. And on top of that, I think that the amount of time it takes to sit there, get my good mic out, set it up, I gotta edit the video, I gotta edit the audio, send it to my phone, edit it, blah blah blah, post it. I think it's just not even worth it for these kind of videos, and it don't matter because you really just came here for the info. So as long as the audio is not shitty, I mean, this is the type of video you listen to at work. You probably wouldn't even be looking at me. But let's get back to what we're talking about. So what we on number 4 right now. So with that, with the money you're making, but another thing you want to be focused on is the money that you need to be not saving, but you need to avoid spending it. Certain kind of like traps you could get into, basically in pretty much every warehouse they got a bunch of vending machines and all kinds of shit like that. You really need you should bring food with you, trust me on that. You're gonna save a lot of money. Or don't go to McDonald's every day before work. Bring food. And another thing with that is, I know warehouse jobs can be kind of isolating and boring. So naturally, like, I work the weekdays. So every weekend, or maybe your weekend is the week for you. But let's say you work and you off on the weekends, you might want to go party. You might want to go to the club or whatever. Stuff like that. If you're trying to stack, it's not worth it. And I really think, unless you got it like that, you should try to limit stuff like that or keep it to a bit of a minimum, because it just doesn't help you. That money would be better put trying to invest in things, investing in yourself and equipment. But yeah, that's the main things is just be conscious of like your health, your energy while you're working there. Don't just keep the money in cash. Try to be focused on that goal. Like you know, it's hard. I gotta be not spending money on fun stuff, whatever. That's true, but basically you gotta think about it in the way like, the quicker I get this done, the quicker I gotta stop worrying so much about that. And another thing is, pick up overtime if you really are trying to get it up like that. Maybe you could get a second job for a little bit. But kind of just a little rant how to just save up at a warehouse, blah blah blah, you know, because we trying to stack for all kinds of reasons. And you know, just some general tips on warehouse in general. Another thing I can say is, especially if you're younger, you got to kind of just realize that a lot of the people there will be hating on you or whatever, for whatever reason, you know. But you got to kind of just, I'm not saying not to be cool with people or be rude, but I'm saying like, you just got to kind of, if the environment is like that for you, you got to kind of just ignore. You gotta just stay to yourself, at least with certain people too. You just gotta kind of avoid them. And while you working, if you can, put in that earbud, listen to, just be trying to learn all day. Obviously you want to listen to some stuff like true crime or whatever, but just try to maximize that shift, like, because you're already working, you're already gonna be here. You might as well be trying to learn while you're doing it, because it's really mindless when you're, whatever warehouse task is really mindless. So you can be listening and taking in that info at the same time. But that's about all I got to say right now about this. I'm gonna try to just drop hella videos like this. I know the channel was originally more like car videos, but I'm gonna still make them. I actually just got a new whip, cooler than the last one. The last one got totaled. It was not my fault. I'll probably make a video explaining that. I'm gonna keep making videos like that, but I feel like I had to make a video like this. But so I think we'll wrap it up. Anything else you want to see, drop it in the comments. I'll make a video on it. Go fuck with my Instagram. It's arami.v2, ARAAMI period V2. That's my main one. But yeah, thank you. I'll see you in the next video.